Hey guys, welcome. This is Brad Krantz. Welcome to my Monday morning leadership. Today I'm back with my regular screen. Today I'm going to share who do I follow for advice, some list of financial mentors. The reason I'm doing this, I talked about financial literacy here a couple weeks ago. Last week I shared a financial checklist, and today I just want to share who are some of the people I follow and why do I follow them, because I think it's going to be real important. But first off, I just want to do a screen share, do my due diligence, be responsible, and just say, this channel content, my channel content is for informational purposes only. You should not construe any information that I'm conveying or other material as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. It's financial opinion. Please consult a licensed financial advisor and do your own research before making any financial decisions. Okay, so with that, having mentors is important for many reasons. I'm just going to give one, but foremost, I think mentors encourage us and enable our professional and personal development. The Book of Proverbs tells us several times, without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. And I believe that with all my heart. So to preface this topic today, my topic today on financial mentorship, basically, is we know success doesn't happen in a vacuum, right? Napoleon Hill said, no matter how smart, driven, and accomplished you are, you can only go so far on your own. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, and then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches and backing those plans with persistence, and I'll say mentorship, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. Okay. So with that, here are 9 of the sources that I regularly follow. Okay. One, I'm just going to repeat basically what I said last week. We use a CFP, a certified financial planner. Great guy. We checked him out, vetted him thoroughly, been with him for 3 years, and he helps handle our financial planning. He's also mentored me. I've reached out to him and asked him how I can get a better understanding of stock market investing, et cetera, et cetera. He's given me resources to read. I've done a lot on my own. But seeking professional advice can help you save time, frustration, and money. Okay. And yes, CFPs, especially if they're fiduciaries, are worth the investment. That means they work for you. They're not doing it to just make commissions off of sales, but it's a fact I can test to because we use one, right? And some of the resources I've read along the way, there's a number, but basically, guys, people were financially illiterate in this country. We're lacking financial education. Okay, Americans lack financial education. That is the thesis of this book I read here. I believe it was a year ago. Patrick Donahoe, he's the financial planner. Heads I win, tails you lose. He is directing you in the strategy of that he runs with his practice, but I think the financial information and heads up he gives is well worth the read, but this might be something for you to sink your teeth into. Number 2 is, and again, apologize for finding this. This is one of the sites as I got into the crypto space, digital asset news. Rob, I'm not going to give you his last name. You can find it on Instagram, but cryptocurrency and digital assets broken down into bite-sized pieces. And basically he provides up-to-date news and perspective on what's happening in the crypto market. He has been in the space since 2017. I know he's a business owner. He's got some investment properties. He's well invested in the crypto market, but he's very level-headed and a tempered presenter, I would call it. No hype. He's on YouTube and Instagram. So if you want to know what's happening in the crypto market, news that can affect it, he's great, very easy to understand. I love his demeanor and such. I'm going to put in a plug for his channel. I got another channel too, but he's also got a very helpful series on his YouTube channel for those new to this space, Essentials playlist, 14 videos there. And he's a big advocate of DYOR, do your own research, right? Know what you're doing before you get into it. Too many people in the crypto space, about a third, have no idea why they're in it. They haven't done their homework, but do your own homework. And I'm going to leave the links of all these at the bottom of the description on my video today, so you can go and check them out on your own. Okay. So with that, again, do your own research, guys. This is what probably one of the biggest things I'm trying to get across here is know what you're doing and why you're doing it, but be diligent, do your own homework on it, right? I can't stress that enough. So thirdly is Michael Saylor. He is an American entrepreneur and business executive. He co-founded and is the CEO of MicroStrategy, which is a company that provides business intelligence, mobile software, and cloud-based services. His company, MicroStrategies, has purchased some $5 billion in Bitcoin for their corporate treasury since 2020, since last year. He was one of the biggest initial movers in this to take a public company, go through all the hoops you have to go through, regulatory, financial management, and to basically convert their corporate treasury into Bitcoin. He's basically very articulate. He's become a leading outspoken advocate for the Bitcoin standard, which again, I'm going to recommend if you want to read a book that's really the economics of Bitcoin. But if you want to understand it, this book by Saifedean Amos, The Bitcoin Standard, is going to take you pretty deep into understanding the economics behind this. So I'm going to recommend that. Okay. But again, Michael Saylor is an outspoken advocate for the Bitcoin standard. You can catch him at hope.com. Again, the description will be in the links will be in the description. He's got a dual degrees from MIT in aerospace engineering and the history of science. So he's very well educated, understands what's happening in the business and investment realm. 4 is Raoul Paul. He's an entrepreneur, economist, and investment strategist, and former Goldman Sachs hedge fund manager who retired at about his mid-30s on a quest to spread the word, provide information to help people navigate the financial markets. He's also CEO and co-founder of Real Vision Group and Global Macro Investor. And he leads Real Vision on YouTube, which I follow their daily briefings to provide unparalleled access to very best insights and analysis from the brightest minds to get a handle on what's happening in the financial markets, equity markets, and also crypto. I'm a paid subscriber as an essential member, and I found his stuff to be very top-notch, and his understanding. This guy is heavily invested in the crypto space, so I want to know what he knows and why is he doing that. So Raoul Paul is a great resource. If you want to pay for some of these, I've found it might be beneficial to you. Okay, number 5, Kathy Wood. Came across her. She's an American investor and founder, CEO, and chief information officer of ARK Invest, which is her company and investment management firm. Forbes called her a star stock picker and founder of basically $60 billion in assets. They noted that her ARK Innovation Fund has returned an average of nearly 45% over the past 5 years. That's outperforming the S&P as of this year anyway. And she's one of the biggest boosters of Elon Musk's Tesla. She's big into tech and Tesla. She predicts that the Tesla is going to someday be valued at over $3 trillion. That remains to be seen. It may not, but she could very well be right. But I think she's very astute in some of the stuff she gets into with regards to the market, their research and analysis. And ARK is also very bullish on Bitcoin and the crypto space. They've written a number of white papers on them. If you want to know what that is, go to their site and look at them. Again, the link will be provided. Number 6 is going to be Robert Kiyosaki. And we've heard of him for years. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? Well-known American businessman and best-selling author. He's got a number of books out, but this is kind of the one that really brought him into prominence, I guess, in the business arena, entrepreneur. But he's founder of Rich Global LLC and the Rich Dad Company. It's a private financial education company that provides personal finance and business education to people through books and videos. He's also, probably no surprise, a very strong advocate of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you can check out his YouTube videos to learn more. I think he's really sound. One of the other reasons I follow these guys too is who are they listening to? Who did they recommend? And one of the books that I was recommended by Robert Kiyosaki, he does not recommend too many financial planners, but this book by John McGregor, a certified financial planner, The Top 10 Reasons the Rich Go Broke. If you want to get some understanding of how people go broke that are wealthy, that maybe probably shouldn't have if they'd followed the right advice, this is a great book. But this is the stuff that great mentors provide. They provide other resources and links to other people that are successful out there in the market, and that's a helpful resource. Number 7 is Gary Vaynerchuk, chairman of VaynerX, a modern day media and communications holding company, and he's the active CEO of VaynerMedia. He's also a best-selling author. One of his books here that I've read that I highly recommend if you want to understand social media, again, his book, Jab, 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 Right Hook, How to Tell Your Story in a Noisy Social World. Top notch. I think it still holds its ground. It's been out some 10 years now, but this is one of his books. He's got a new book coming out in November, which I will be reading, but he's one of the most savvy social media marketers and marketing gurus, if I can say that. Okay, he's also very keen on the digital economy. He's done quite a few videos in the last about year covering that, and the emerging growing NFT space. And what I came to realize with him, as much as a top-notch marketer he is, and he understands marketing, where things are going, that's why I'm paying attention to him. So if you don't know what NFTs are, you can catch his video. But if you want to know what's happening in the digital space with blockchain and what NFTs are, where he thinks they're going, check him out. And that's why I pay attention to him. Number 8, Alex Massioli basically provides some, he's had Rob from Digital Asset News on, but he's an American businessman and investor. He's co-founder of Trade the Chain, which provides artificial intelligence-driven sentiment indicators, technical analysts, and actionable alerts for crypto traders. I don't follow a lot of it, but if you want to understand the technical aspect of the crypto market, he's usually has a couple other guests on with him, does a great job, but there's some solid backing to what's happening. And these guys will kind of take you through so you can at least be familiar with technical analysis as much. A lot of it's kind of over my head and I still don't get it, but you know what, by paying attention, you can learn and at least get a working knowledge of it. He's really knowledgeable and uniquely positioned as a speaker when it comes to the institutional side of digital assets. So there's some really savvy people out there, guys. The other one is, we use the word term savvy finance. It's a YouTube channel. This channel is all about being savvy with your finance. And they create and share videos about investments, and their goal is really to help you and me become smarter with our money while providing us with expert tips and videos from many different experts in the market. You're going to see people like Michael Saylor, Raoul Paul, Kathy Wood, a wide range of people in the financial equity markets and the crypto markets, short videos like, 8, 9, 10-minute videos, but they can help you. And I think it's a good channel because it gives a general smattering of coverage. There's a lot more, guys. I know I'm leaving out a lot. Not trying to diss anybody or not, but I could probably name 25 sources that I'll pay attention to, but these are kind of the main ones that I follow to give you an idea of who do I, Brad Krantz, follow in the financial realm and particularly now in the crypto space. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please reach out with any questions or comments you may have. Those are always helpful for me. And I'd love to know, who are you following and getting advice from to create financial success? Again, going back to John McGregor, he said information alone does not cause transformation. Okay, and that's huge. You have to take action on what you've learned. Okay, so have an awesome Monday. Bye-bye.